Hmm. So here you can see the efficiency of the traction system with the different driving, different implementations of the prime movers. Okay, steam locomotive means what are the different types of steam locomotive: gas turbine, diesel turbine. Okay, so electric locomotive, thermal power plant in between on it. So electric locomotive, the hydroelectric power plant. So different locomotives are there, and there prime mover operations. So based on that, so we can find out some of the efficiency levels. So we can observe that electric locomotive having more efficiency, that is 40 to 42%. But right now, if we use some of the different sophisticated control idea, different induction motor based traction drive, so that efficiency may be nearer. Here the efficiency less than 50%. That means energy loss, lot of energy losses are there. So that's why it is not so cost efficient. So for making it cost efficient, so we have to increase the efficiency. So why we are going for, how would I going for efficiency? So basic concept is the power implementations of the power electronics converters. That's the only way to increase the efficiency of the system. Okay, so here you can see the system of the track electrifications. Okay, so what are the system we are using for the track electrifications? The DC system, the single phase AC system, three phase AC system, the composite system. That means single phase and the three phase system or the condo system. Okay, on the condo system, the single phase system or the DC system. So that are the normally commonly used system that we can observe in the traction drives or the traction system. So for the DC system, what you can observe? Okay, so for the DC system, here you can see the system having, okay, in the system having DC series motor, okay, used for getting the necessary motive power. Okay, so magneto motive power. So DC compound motor may be sometimes used. Operating voltage, how much value is it? So it is 600 volt to 750 volt for the tramway or the suburban railway, and 1500 volt to 3000 volt for the mainline service. Okay, that much of voltage is changes. So due to the changes of the voltage, the power rating of the motor also will change. Okay. So the distribution system consists of one contact wire, and in case of tramway, of the two contacts wire in case of trolley buses. Okay. The spacing of the substations, spacing of the substation apart the operating voltage of the traffic density of the road. So while you are installing the substation, or so that portion I have already discussed in my last few of the lectures. So operating voltage. Okay, operating voltage in the volts. So how much voltage is there? Here you can see it is 600 volts. So spacing between subsection. Substation means station, you can say like that. Both of the station having individual station having individual subsection means side by you can see over it. Okay, SSC like that it is showing, but it's not like the traction substation. Traction substation is different. Okay. The applications, but it is in tramway or the trolley bus. Trolley bus means sometimes you are also using it for the conveyor belt. Okay, sometimes you have goods carrier. Okay, for big, if you have big ear. Okay, so that is traveling from one place to another place. Okay, so that you can go. That is trolley bus like that. Okay. Then if you see that a big airport, okay, so between one terminus to another terminus, if you go to the Delhi, so you can see that terminal 1 and terminal 3, it's a huge difference. Okay, so that's why normally the buses are going on. Okay, if you think about it, overhead tractions, overhead train system is there. Normally in foreign country, you can see over there. So it's a big international terminal and national terminal. Okay, there is a connection between the train track. Okay, through the train track or the electric bus overhead system. Okay, baseline you can see there is a hanger. About that, the train track is there. So how it is possible? By using that type of trolley. That is called the trolley and the tramways. Okay. So again, if the operating voltage is more, so 1500 to 3000 volt, that is for the distance between 30 to 40 kilometer, and it is used for the mainline service. For the DC system, so your input is DC. Okay, power grid from the substation, that is 3 phase AC, 50 hertz, then it is converted to 33 kV to 132 kV. Okay, then AC DC converting substation or rectifier, Then finally from the rectifier you will get the overhead DC connections. From the DC you can avail the DC power and you drive your system. That may be 600 volt to 3000 volt in DC. DC locomotive using for the DC series motor normally. Okay, this is your DC system. What are the advantages of the DC system? Okay, advantages you can say like that the DC series motor has better speed torque characteristics and the smooth speed control. That's the basic advantages. So offer the high starting torque, low maintenance cost, the smaller weight per kilowatt output, better speed control, efficient braking system. These are the advantages. Still some disadvantages are there. Okay, so the system has high cost of substation. Okay, due to the converting the equipments. Means conversion of the equipments, the energy losses will be there in the conversion portion. More number of substation is required there, the space shorter distance. Additional equipment like negative boosters. Okay, negative boosters also required for maintaining the return voltage of within the specific limit. Negative booster means that voltage booster transformer. Normally we are telling about the booster transformer. But what happened? Positive, negative. In case of DC, negative also been boosting up required. Okay, so for the single phase AC system, now what will be the block diagram of single phase AC? This is for DC system. Now what is the block diagram single phase AC system? Power grid, that is substation is there, that portion is common. Okay, that is 3 phase 50 hertz system, 33 kV, 132 kV lines are there, frequency converting units are there, then high voltage at low frequency, then locomotion, step down transformer, AC series motor, all are there. Okay, then in single phase the AC system, AC series motor are used to getting necessary motive power. Okay, the voltage employed for the distribution network for the 15 to 25 kV, that means 6 and 2.5 or the 25 hertz, which is the stepping down of the locomotive to the low voltage suitable for the supplying the single AC series motor. Okay, that's important. Okay, then the spacing of the substations is 50 to 80 kilometer. The change of supply frequency become necessary because of the better performance. Okay, improve the communication property, power factor efficiency, reducing the line reactance, hence the voltage drop. Thus AC single phase system invariably adapt the main line service. So lot of advantages as well as some disadvantages are there. Then for the AC system, for the first DC system, then AC single phase AC. Now we are thinking about the three phase AC system. Three phase AC system in block diagram you can see power grid, power will be from grid power grid, then three phase 50 hertz, then 33 kV to 132 kV line, then frequency converting unit will be important, then three phase, then high voltage at the low frequency. Then locomotive, that portion you are using as a locomotive, step down transformer, and finally three phase induction motor. Okay, what are the advantage on it? So operating voltage is 300 to 3600, 3600 volt at low frequency and getting the required motive power. Okay, three phase induction motor, simple, robust in constructions, high operating efficiency, automatic regeneration without requiring any additional equipment. So drawbacks, it having drawback, low starting torque, high starting current, two overhead contact torque. So that's the drawbacks. Then Kando system, both are there. Kando system means single phase and three phase system. So normally you know single phase high voltage 25 kV in your overhead, normal power frequency used for the distribution drive. Locomotive used to carry the phase converter, which the single phase AC to three phase AC. Okay, that is that conversions are there. Then three phase power is the fed in the three phase induction motor for the getting necessary motive force, and finally one contact wire is overhead system to overcome the three phase AC system, and in first adopted in Hungary 1932. So power grid, that common portion three phase 50 Hz, 33 kV to 132 kV line, then traction substation. Okay, then one phase 50 Hz 25 kV, then again it will be converted to three phase converter and you can drive it to the induction motor. So Kando means single phase and three phase system, both are cascaded, both are added with the same configurations. Okay, so if all of them not there, so sometimes you are not able to get the benefits. Okay, for getting the better benefits, you can go for it. Single phase AC/DC system. Okay, so in case single phase AC/DC system, what are the most important portions? So 25 kV normal frequency, it will be there for the overhead distribution. Then AC locomotive carries the transformer to step down the high input voltage and rectifying the equipment to convert AC into DC. Okay, this system is adopted in India for the track electrifications. Okay, so the system has got numerous advantages over the DC system. The line current given demand for the power reduce on the account of high system voltage, on the account of high voltage, so 50 to 60, 50 to 80 kilometers it may be traveled. Okay, and minimum station gaps are there, that is for spread for 12 to 30 kilometer for 300 volt DC. Okay, and if 5 to 12 kilometers, so it is 1500 volt DC. DC series mode normally using having the ideal traction characteristics, that propelling power and other advantages. So power system, power from grid substation, 3 phase 50 Hz that are given. The traction substations are there, single phase 50 Hz 25 kV. So it is a locomotive, step down transformer and AC/DC converter, DC series motor, all are there. Okay, so some comparisons are there. So that portion I will discuss in my next class. Actually time is less. Okay, so some of the comparisons, that comparison portion I will discuss my next class. Okay, so I hope you are able to understand. So what are the important features? So if we have the examinations on it, but in the examination this portion will not be. So basic traction that I have covered in my previous slides. Okay, so in my up to last week slides. Okay, your exam syllabus. So based on it, I will prepare the question paper and maybe 30-minute or maybe 20 marks question, 15 to 20 mark question, maybe 10 marks question. I am not decided yet. So you have to solve that problem. If you have some write-up question is there, so you have to give the examinations and you have to upload it. So Sankalpo will share you the link. Okay, link consists of your name, roll number, mail ID and PDF. That portion you are uploaded. So you can, your file extension will be very simple. Your roll number underscore class test 1. Okay, like that way. So you can upload it and keep the hard copy. That will be in your hard copy, means your classwork copy that you are preparing the class notes. So exam will be in your classwork copy. Okay, means fair copy. So when you are coming back to the campus, I will collect all those classwork copy and keep it with me. Okay, so that's the way you can follow. And in the meantime, you just try to prepare your fair copy also after completion of that completion of this module. So again, I am asking for the fair copy. Okay, so I hope you are getting my point. So thank you. So I think next class is almost there are few minutes back. Okay, so the next class will be started. Right now it is 1:10. Okay, so we can conclude here that today's section means today's session. So next class the exam will be there, and we will again meet you on Monday. Monday 12 to 1. Okay, your exam is scheduled around 12 to 1. If you want, if you give that exam early in morning session, if you want to give, let me inform. Okay, please inform me so I can also conduct it in morning session also. I don't have any problem. Okay, but before the examination I will collect the attendance. Okay, first we will collect the attendance, then the exam will be started. Okay, thank you. So all of you try to attend the exam and do not miss it.